like you was looking to gain some money here.
Actually, I was looking to gain an edge. I thought you might be someone who would sneak up behind me with a gun.
Where'd you ever get an idea like that? Besides, it ain't supposed to be easy to sneak up behind it.
All Clint Eastwood's 70s movies. By now, I'm sure you've all heard of Clint Eastwood. From the 60s until now, he has been a prolific contributor to cinema, as an actor, producer and director. You can see my other videos on him and his movies in my channel. Today we are going to look at his 70s movies, the decade he transitioned from being more than a star to producer and director. He has now passed his spaghetti western era of the 60s that put him on the map. If you like this video, take a look at my channel for many more. The link is in the description. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share and subscribe. You know the drill. Let's get into it. Play Misty For Me, 1971. A psychological thriller directed by and starring Clint Eastwood. His directorial debut, Jessica Walter and Donna Mills co-star. The screenplay, written by Eastwood's collaborators Joe Hymes and Dean Reisler, follows a radio disc jockey, Eastwood, being stalked by an obsessed female fan, Walter. The film was a critical and financial success, with Walter earning praise for her first major film role, including a Golden Globe nomination for Best Actress in a Motion Picture. The first scene Clint Eastwood shot was his former director, Don Siegel's cameo, as Murph, the bartender. As a joke, Eastwood made Siegel do 11 takes, then told the cameraman to put film in the camera.
The most terrifying words you'll ever hear. Play Misty For Me. The screen's most frightening plunge into terror.
Have to get you all nice for David. I hope he likes what he sees when he walks in here. Because that's what he's taking to hell with him.
Just hope we're lucky enough to grab her the next time she tries it.
Tries what?
To kill you.
The next scream you hear will be your own.
Dirty Harry, 1971. A neo-noir action thriller, produced and directed by Don Siegel, the first in the Dirty Harry series. Clint Eastwood plays the title role in his first appearance as San Francisco Police Department Inspector Dirty Harry Callahan. The film drew upon the real-life case of the Zodiac Killer, as Callahan's character seeks out a psychopath. A critical and commercial success, and created a whole genre of police films, followed by 4 sequels: Magnum Force, 1973, The Enforcer, 1976, Sudden Impact, 1983, and The Deadpool in 1988. Such was the success of this movie that Clint Eastwood and Don Siegel found themselves invited to address police gatherings.
Mr. Mayor, Inspector Callahan. All right, let's have it.
Have what?
Your report. What have you been doing?
Oh, well, for the past 3/4 of an hour, I've been sitting on my ass in your outer office, waiting on you.
Damn it all, Harry, that's the mayor you're talking to.
You don't assign him
Stop!
to murder cases. You just turn him loose.
Now, what the hell is he doing up there?
High Plains Drifter, 1973. A western directed by Clint Eastwood, written by Ernest Tidyman, and produced by Robert Daly for the Malpaso Company and Universal Pictures. Stars Eastwood as a mysterious stranger who meets out justice in a corrupt frontier mining town. The film was influenced by the work of Eastwood's 2 major collaborators, film directors Sergio Leone and Don Siegel. In addition to Eastwood, the film also co-starred Verna Bloom, Mariana Hill, Mitchell Ryan, Jack Ging, and Stefan Garash. The film was critically acclaimed at the time of its initial release and remains popular. This film came under budget and 2 days ahead of schedule. Clint Eastwood is famous for being an extremely efficient director. Breezy, 1973. A romantic drama directed by Clint Eastwood. The film stars William Holden and Kay Lenz, with Roger C. Carmel, Marge Doucet, and Joan Hotchkiss in supporting roles. The third film directed by Eastwood, and the first without him starring in it. The film earned 3 nominations at the 31st Golden Globe Awards, including Most Promising Newcomer, Female, for Lenz. When William Holden and Kay Lenz strolled along the beach boardwalk, a person they are passing, who leans over the balustrade, is director Clint Eastwood. The film was not a commercial success.
My niece.
Would you mind very much if I love you? I just would like to be able to say the words once in a while. If I don't hold you soon or touch you, I think I'm gonna die.
Hello, Frank. God, you're young.
Okay. I can't cope with it. I cannot cope with any of it.
Maybe we'll make each other laugh, and maybe we will cry.
The Eiger Sanction, 1975, an action film directed by and starring Clint Eastwood, based on the 1972 novel The Eiger Sanction by Trevanian. The film is about Jonathan Hemlock, an art history professor, mountain climber, and former assassin, once employed by a secret government agency, blackmailed into returning to his deadly profession for one last mission. Hemlock agrees to join an international climbing team in Switzerland, which is planning an ascent of the Eiger North Face to avenge the murder of an old friend. Co-starred George Kennedy, Vanetta McGee, and Jack Cassidy. Eastwood did his own climbing and stunt work under dangerous conditions. 26-year-old British climber David Knowles died on the Eiger during the production. The film score was composed by John Williams.
Montana's either hurt or he's dead. I knew that'd be death.
It was planned that way.
His lifeline in the hands of the assassin he hunted.
The Outlaw Jersy Wales, 1976. A revisionist western set during and after the American Civil War, directed by and starred Clint Eastwood as Jersy Wales, with Chief Dan George, Sondra Locke, Bill McKinney, and John Vernon. During the Civil War, Jersy Wales is a Missouri farmer turned soldier to avenge the death of his family and gains a reputation as a feared gunfighter. At the end of the war, his group surrenders but is massacred. Wales becomes an outlaw, pursued by bounty hunters and soldiers. The film was a commercial success, earning $31.8 million against a $3.7 million budget. The first of 6 movies made by real-life couple Clint Eastwood and Sondra Locke.
Diane ain't much of a living, boy.
He was out for revenge. There's no turning back.
You're all alone now, Wales.
Not quite alone.
He lives by the gun. He lives by his word. And he lives for revenge.
The Gauntlet, 1977. An action thriller directed by Eastwood and stars alongside Sondra Locke. The film's supporting cast includes Pat Hingle, William Prince, Bill McKinney, and Mara Corday. Eastwood plays a down-and-out cop who falls in love with a prostitute, Locke, to whom he is assigned to escort from Las Vegas to Phoenix for her to testify against the mob. More than 8,000 rounds were used for the climatic shootout scene. According to a Warner Brothers executive at the time, when the movie was shown in test screenings and it reached the climax, most of the audience shouted out, "Shoot at the bus's tires, you idiots."
When you gonna realize I'm not the enemy?
This bike stays with me. You three can take a hike.
Hey, man, this is our choppers, Charlie.
This is my gun, Clyde.
He thought he knew everything about survival. Until he met a girl who knew more.
I don't give a damn if it's Queen Elizabeth. Get your hand away from that lever.
His chance to prove it.
Me, I'm going in.
Why?
At least someone will know I tried.
Who, Blakelock?
No, me.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate your likes and subscribers. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take a look at my channel and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
This is the biggest day the city has ever seen. But they're willing to take that chance.
Interesting facts about famous people.